Assalamualaikum and hi guys. My name is Intan Amiza and our group we presented about ways or method to ensure the fake resume.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, my name is Nahanisa Vidya Singh. It is essential to hire the right employees for your business. The employees are one of the important parts that will present the organization to the potential clients and society. Thus, the right and qualified employees will help to achieve organization's goals and objectives. Furthermore, the right candidates will help the organization to save time and cost to conduct and hiring other candidates in the future. Also, a good candidate will not only contribute to innovative ideas, knowledge, and talents to your team, but also can adapt to your work culture with high motivation. Therefore, there are ways to ensure the candidate is genuine and are like what they have stated in their resume. First, as a HR officer, you should prepare tricky questions to ensure the details of the candidate stated in their resume is the same as their answer. You should work through this what-if reaction that you may anticipate and observe of how each situation will be followed up. If the candidate is nervous and give responses which are too common, you have to explore for more information. Next, as the interviewer, you need to take notes of main points of the candidate has said throughout the online video interviewing sessions. By taking the proper notes in the structured format, you can easily review them later on. Last but not least, pay attention to the candidates throughout the interview sessions. In particular, this needs to be done to see how the candidate behaved, such as did they smile a lot and their body language. For this reason, you can say a lot about them through how they present themselves during the online interview session.
Thanks, Nisa. So I am Sebran Edik and I will take this presentation. I will explain the next steps that can be used when the interview is conducted over the phone. In the stage of the selection process, we might want to get some references to ensure the best candidate. In this way, we will get some feedback about their performance from people they've actually worked with in the past, such as a former manager, former colleagues, or business partner and client. Normally, in a complete resume, we will find a reference part on it, so we can use their referral to check or testify their character, skill, and ability to prospective employer. A background investigation by generally involve determining whether an applicant may be unqualified for a position due to a record of criminal conviction, motor vehicle violation, poor credit history, or misrepresentation regarding education or work history. A reference checker generally involves contacting applicant former employer, supervisor, co-worker, and educator to verify previous employment and to obtain information about the individual's knowledge, skill, abilities, and character. While getting information from their references, we should keep an eye out for red flags. For example, it's not a good sign when we notice discrepancies between what the candidates mentioned during the interviews and what their former manager told us about them. We should also consider any negative feedback show that candidates aren't as skilled or as reliable as they seem. So that once we've taken everything we learn in the selection process into account, from our own candidate evaluation to background reference checks, we are ready to make our hiring decision. So that's all from me. I leave it to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Karnatha binti Abdul Rahim. Curriculum vitae or CV is a written overview of someone's life work. The content on CV typically information about work experience, achievement and awards, scholarships, coursework, research projects, and publications of your work. How to identify if candidate is genuine through CV reading. First, CV furnishing. Commonly, the candidate will end their CV report with declaration of statement or with their personal details. To recognize either the candidate is fake or not, normally they would uh, explain about their project details in the last section, and the CV would abruptly end finishing without personal details or declaration of statement. Second is education and year of passing. In general, the fake candidate have a practice of not mentioning their year of passing in their CV. This is because if by mentioning the year of passing will reveal the gap between year of passing and employment type. The third point is duration between employment. Most of the candidates use big brands or company names as their employer. For example, he currently works in Unisem from February 2015 to till date. Previous work, he has worked with Top Glove from August 2013 to January 2015. Beware if the candidate retain this kind of details, because the fake candidates normally split their entire experience into two halves, thought not exactly but approximately.
Hi, my name is Shazwani binti Abdrazak. So now I will explain to you guys about how to detect our candidate resume is truthful in social media. As first step of any HR department in the company, they usually start with checking their LinkedIn profile as your reference on their basic information such as name, age, height, or even where they come from. But do you know that is not enough, that is not show their reflection of their self in real life. So, another alternative is you can use social media as a source to go to. Social media nowadays bring a lot of info as users constantly updating their story or any information in social media. This means that we can use these sources as an evidence to trace whether their resume tally with their storyline or not. As an HR department, you must check all platforms to make sure the candidate is not inflating their authority. It is an unlimited flow of resources of information about the candidate, whether it's the true or false. It can be either the faking about their place of study or about their background. Any of that can be manipulated. Not just their background, but it also can be used to check their behavior, whether they can be racist or any bad manners if you dig deeper throughout their Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter activities. So that's all from me. Thank you.
The other method is by evaluate skill tests. The best use for skill tests is to help recruiters move away from resume and allow candidates to prove they are the real deal. Skill tests work best when the questions being asked specifically crafted to the role. This situation will help the organization in hiring process, which leads in hiring a skillful, quality, and excellent employees. The purpose of the evaluate skill test is, the first one, to improve time to hire, while allow hiring manager to see how the candidates will do the job before getting the offer. The second one, to evaluate individual skills and determine whether they are the good match for the role or position. So, what is the process of the skills test? The first one is, during the hiring process, recruiters use tests or quizzes to evaluate candidates' specific skills and knowledge. For example, if the candidate is being offered in the position of marketing, the recruiters can ask for the basic programming skills. From that, recruiters can eliminate the candidates who lie about that part. The benefit of skill tests, the first one, it helps to take some of the bias out of the interview process. The second one, it gives recruiters new evaluation metric to consider. And the last one, it leads to happier and long-term hires of the candidates.
That's all from us. Thank you.